I was early.
Here's a story.
I was.
Here's a story of a man named Hotdog who was sewing straps and selling by the bunch. And he wanted a good team to represent him and the hot dog brand. Then came Derek and a couple others. There was Joe Stan, Westside, and Kelly. Then came Copper Top,
That's me.
and Spoonie, and Old Gravy Leg. And we thank you all for tuning to our live show, where we've got some funny shit to discuss. Now this crew is all just one big family, and that's the way we all became the Hot Dog Bunch. The Hot Dog Bunch. The Hot Dog Bunch. That's the way
That was a lot of fun
we
to make,
became
actually.
the Hot Dog Bunch.
It's like an onion, like Kelly said.
What up, y'all?
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another Thursday night of Hot Dog FPV Team Talk Night.
What up?
Hi.
Yeah, that was actually us singing in that too. Like
Yes,
each
indeed
of us
it was.
recorded a clip.
I'm sure that they caught that on.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Did it work?
So
We're no
Stephanie just
Backstreet Boys.
informed me that we only got like half of it.
Ah. Do we play it again?
Before what?
It only caught like half of it.
Oh,
Ah.
did it really?
Like the last half?
Ah.
Like it cut off the.
That's
the
too bad.
beginning
It
of
cut
it?
off the beginning?
I just
Oh well, let's do it again.
Who was sewing straps and selling by the bunch. And he
Y'all ain't playing along.
represent him and
They gotta hear it. Hey, wait.
Then came Derek
Wait.
and a couple others. There was Joe Stan, Westside, and Kelly. Then came Copper Top,
That's me.
and Spoonie, and Old Gravy Leg. And we thank you all for tuning to our live show, where we've got some funny shit to discuss. Now this crew is all just one big family, and that's the way we all became
Yeah,
the
me
Hot
too.
Dog Bunch. The Hot Dog Bunch. The Hot Dog Bunch. That's the way we became the Hot Dog Bunch.
Woo. All right, there it is.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
In its entirety.
There we go.
did a thing.
Is that better?
That's
So
the best intro in any FPV show I've seen.
Yeah.
agree.
I do.
The best.
Yeah.
Now, if anybody else does it, it's a total ripoff.
Hey, look, we're still live. Okay, I'm just making sure. Sorry.
Yeah, no, we're live. I've been watching.
Okay.
Stephanie said she wanted to tune in and make just to hear the song.
Christy did the exact same thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't
Happy
think.
belated birthday to Derek and happy birthday, Kelly.
Thank
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Kelly.
you. Old
Birthdays all around.
Wiener
Yeah.
birthdays.
Yeah, September's
You
a
know,
hot month.
September's the best month for wiener birthdays.
That's right.
It really is, because mine's coming up like here next week or so.
September 13, right?
Mine
There you
is
go.
coming up too in April.
Dang.
So 6 months from now,
Totally.
Dude, that's
Almost
just right
there.
around the corner,
It's
man.
your half
It's-
birthday, right?
You know what?
Exactly.
That's how it is nowadays as an adult. It's like, oh, I just turned. Fuck, really?
yeah, I stopped counting.
I'm gonna turn 30 next year.
You gotta start counting.
Wow.
Dude, 30
Oh.
is the best year. I wish I was 30 again.
Yeah.
You're entering the dirty 30s, man.
Well, I got, well, like, technically a year and a half, so I guess it's 2 more birthdays.
Fuck off, you kid.
No
Little
doubt.
baby.
Just
Children.
a baby boy.
Wow. I would love to be that young again.
Right?
With all the knowledge you know now.
Yes, that's the key
No,
right
go
there.
back with what I didn't know. I wouldn't start over.
The same shit again.
Yeah.
That's funny. Learn it all again.
Take 2.
That's funny. Oh, you know what? I got to remember. We got YouTube comments too, or Facebook comments too.
Oh, yeah.
did
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we should. Let me
I
make
got-
sure.
I
You
got
might
the
have used
YouTube
yours, Kelly?
comments.
Say that again.
Did you use your?
I did, yes, because I have to log in, and I didn't assume. Oh, we got 5 viewers on there.
What'd you do?
Oh, we do.
What's up, Facebook?
Oh.
You put
Hey,
it on
Facebook.
Facebook Voyage.
Oh, I gotta look at. Okay.
Yeah, this is like our first time.
How
We're
does
like
All right,
Facebook
I got that on my
virgins.
phone.
Come
How does that
along and ride on the hot dog.
Oh my
Voyage.
gosh, you guys should
Where'd
see
you
my
put it?
my desktop is hilarious right now.
Yeah.
Because I only have one monitor.
I wish. Can you get pop-out chat for Facebook?
Yeah, so oh wow, I just realized my mic is clipping.
I need to open it. I
Okay.
can't even open it.
Let me see, because I have the Restream app installed, so you guys
Oh,
fart around with talking, and I'll try and figure that out.
Where'd you put it on Facebook?
It's on my page.
Mooney,
Your page.
Yo,
Spoonie.
I love you right now. The picture-in-picture is so better than what you've been doing. I have not paid attention to half conversations because of your stream.
it's not my fault that you have ADD.
You're right. That's what I'm saying.
You're welcome. Now you can look at me make stupid faces while I'm trying to hold my line.
Actually,
Damn.
I'm still looking at your
Hey, look.
picture. I just look away more often.
Damn, I just
There
counted.
it is.
The delay on Facebook is almost a minute long.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here. I'm gonna put it on my thing.
I couldn't get Facebook chat to not be more than just a little sliver, so I just. Sorry, Facebook. I'm watching the YouTube chat.
608 says I have an early echo.
Oh,
You guys,
I
you guys
wonder.
I don't hear another.
You know what? I bet it's this.
Sound good to me.
You got two sources, Kelly?
Yep, it was probably.
You should mute that second
I
source
need to
then.
get my headphones. Is probably what I need to do.
Oh, and it sounds
Oh.
like on Facebook, if you go to the hot dog group, there's a watch party.
There is a watch
Oh,
party.
The
Wow.
page,
Watch party?
page, my bad. It's a party of watching.
Pretty awesome.
Ooh, I got a notification. If you like
Having a-
Hotdog FPV, you should have gotten a notification.
Yeah, we invited our entire friends list.
Oh, there we go. I can just have
Both
my
Stephanie and I.
All
Here we go.
three.
Okay.
Parker's probably here too.
Parker's here somewhere.
I saw him.
I saw him.
Parker,
Yeah,
Parker,
Hotdog
share the stream
started
on
to
Facebook since you love us so much.
All right, now that I've got. Oh, there we go. I've got a chat from YouTube.
Yeah, I put the Facebook stream on my page too.
Donnie's
Put it on both, but
Donnie's
chat
watching
on
on Facebook. What's up, Donnie? You'll hear this.
Donnie, you gave me a heart attack at West Coast Throwdown when you climbed up the tree, man. That was gnarly. Dude scurries up like 100-foot tree, man.
I saw the
Good
picture.
thing you didn't.
It
die.
was way up there.
Yeah, and there's like no branches.
No.
Damn.
Look at that. Razman's hitting both.
Live overload. All right, I'm done messing.
Oh, you got this
"Yo,
watch party
what's up-
going.
What's up, the bear?"
So you got comments on there too. Oh my gosh, it's too much to keep up with.
I know.
It is. That's why I try to divert everybody back to YouTube.
Dude, use your phone for Facebook. It's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got it on my phone.
Yeah, and you got since
I
you
just
got the
got a
watch party,
notification.
so because you
Yeah.
did it through the watch party, we need to figure out how we can get it sent through the actual page because then I could load that chat through.
You said load.
I could load that chat through the little
Who's
Dang.
tornado?
yeah.
I think that's Mary.
Yeah,
It's who?
it's no one. Formerly no one. Formerly Mary. Formerly. Yeah.
Tornado FTV.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very.
So, I don't know if you guys saw the picture, but we literally just got home barely in time for the live stream.
Barely.
Yeah. Barely. Like, we just finished washing the boat. I came in and turned on the
Why do you have to wash a boat? It's already in water.
because it's salt water and it
Oh.
fucked it up
Yeah. Just like
bad.
when you
Like,
take it to the ocean, you gotta rinse that shit out, yo.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta. I run the motor for at least 10 minutes, and then we would do a wash every time.
You should also wash freshwater boats so you don't cross-contaminate ponds and rivers.
It's actually
It's a law.
I'll be
Yeah.
It's a federal law. You're required to do it, but no one really enforces it. So.
There's
No.
they over here at the lake over here they check your shit for barnacles and shit.
Really?
Dude, I bet.
When we went to Isle Royale, they told us that we had to dry our boats for 24 hours before we brought them into the inland lakes, because there's an invasive water flea in Lake Superior that they're trying to keep out of the inland lakes.
Wow.
Interesting.
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 We took like, I don't know, it's like a 40-minute ride on the boat out right by the capital of Olympia. And I checked the air map, and the air map was clear. And there was a bando on the Lando where I wanted to hit, but I didn't want to drive to it. I wanted to hit it from the boat. So I hit that shit from the boat.
Nice.
Sick.
Hold your quad up. I saw you had some water bottles up on that sucker.
It is, yeah, this time I put the water bottles on the bottom.
He learned from a few of the guys in the group.
What's that?
How many of you guys lost one in the water so far?
I'm not chancing it. This is my 7-inch frame with 6-inch props.
Yep. So you got 2 in the
Oh,
water?
three.
Ellie's got 2.
I have 2 missing. One is definitely in water. I don't know if the other
3
one.
GoPros in the water. I have 2 quads still in the water.
Oof.
One quad got recovered.
Well, I wasn't too sketched out because this one has the DVR instead of the GoPro. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I wasn't too super sketched out because if I lost it, it wouldn't be like a $500 loss.
You still don't want to lose it though.
No, I don't want to lose it. The DVR is pretty good. It's like regular DVR, but there's absolutely no static.
Yeah, that's
So it's
too
not bad at all.
No.
No.
I would play it, but I tried to use the OBS and it would not open the video. It was just giving me a white screen.
The OBS said no.
Yeah, it's like Obi no.
It said no
No.
BS.
Obi
OBS.
Nobi one Katobi.
You need a video codec.
Your mom has a codec.
Yeah. Yesterday.
Okay.
All right then.
Yesterday
I
she
know,
had a
huh?
codec. I like it.
So me and Spoonie had drones in the desert this past weekend. That was pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
sick.
I got
Spoonie?
something.
Spoonie
Yeah.
was in the top 8 race,
Let's see that.
and he
Hell
finished fourth. Y'all, he got a trophy and shit.
Shazam.
Fun.
Is that a
I don't have a
participation
clue.
award trophy?
Congrats.
Third.
That was
That
the
third?
second, third runner up.
Yeah,
Second,
Fourth.
third,
fourth. That's third loser then.
Yeah.
Okay. That's funny, man.
I was the last one to finish.
But he stayed up.
Ah,
Same
I
out.
stayed up.
Same
2
guy
other
won.
guys crashed out
Being
completely.
able to finish matters.
It
Yep.
does.
Yep.
Let that be a lesson to you. Finish your laps, kids.
He even crashed too.
Yeah,
I did.
kids.
No, like I straight up crashed on the one of the first gates, and I sat upside down trying to turtle, and I listened to like 3 first lap times, and then I flipped over, and then I took off, and I finished my laps, and I still got 4th place.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Sick.
The fastest dude there crashed out.
Oh,
That's kind of what
Usually
happened
what
at
happens.
Junktown to me.
So Sky definitely was fastest, but Jonathan proved to be more consistent overall.
Yeah, I
For
think
sure.
like speed wise, Sky is probably one of the fastest pilots in Colorado, and Jonathan
Totally.
beat with
Yeah, I
consistency.
mean
You know,
Kumo and Sky, Jonathan.
were you
Or-
sitting there when I asked Sky like who's faster, you or Kumo?
Yeah, because then Gabe was like, "Dude, it's a battle. Watching those two like race each other is so much fun."
We got to get faster so Jonathan can get faster so he could win the big races.
Totally. I've switched over to the DRL sim because that's the next thing is the tryouts, and that's what I'm going for.
That's right.
Spoon, what if you just take it and you get a DRL contract? What would
That's-
you do?
That's the plan, homie. that's why I'm
Quit
putting
being your
in.
little- Yeah,
That's
quit
why
being
I'm
your
putting
little-
in 30 hours a week of practice until February.
Hey, by the way,
Good job.
Jesse Perkins is
You
tuning
would be
in.
cleaning leaves alone.
Yeah.
That's cool. As long as my homies are doing cool shit like that, that's cool.
So I went through. I started was like Monday, I think, I started like seriously tuning it, getting it to feel right, and focusing on this one versus liftoff and whatnot. And yeah, I was like, I had a couple of top 200 times, but since Monday, almost all of the hard tracks on the DRL sim, I've got top 50 times. Most of them are top 25.
Nice.
So practice.
We're gonna have a pro on our hands.
Dude,
Dude, how sick would it be to see me up there in a Herald shirt?
Dude, they take 24 on stage at the final.
That's where I'm shooting for. So I've got a couple of top 24 times. And then all I have to do is get up onto that race and then be more consistent.
Yeah.
Oh, we used a bunk test Zoom because we only got not 10 minutes left.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Is this the first time? If it's the first time you use the Zoom, it'll tell you. Actually, it would have said it right there. It would have said like, "This is now a free."
Well, dang.
Did
Oh
you
dang!
Gravy sign on?
So
Apparently
what?
not.
No.
We have a sign on.
Do you?
Unlock that shit.
Well, you can't use it because I'm logged in. So.
Well, can I give you the information and you log in and switch users? And still run this biatch?
I guess I can, maybe. I don't know. Oh, here. Hold on. Hold on one.
There I am.
It's me.
To me, Mario.
Dave, that was hilarious, dude.
What?
Yeah, like I was totally listening
Oh.
to your guys' Brady Bunch things, and Dave, like, and Copper Top. That's me.
That was pretty funny.
Dude, I got this shirt at West Coast Throwdown. That's not my OSD. Wish I was inside.
That's legit.
That's awesome.
I've been there.
Joe Standem.
Every fun fly in history. Let me ask you guys this. Why is it at Fun Flies people think it's okay to just randomly start changing their video channels every single time?
Because nothing's on the line.
Because they're assholes and they haven't gotten race protocol down, and you gotta let them know what it is. Because that's
And
the job as a
most of
veteran.
those people have probably never had somebody plug in and broken shit because of it, and that's
Why don't you just give them a little pluggy plug when they're in the air? Just a little.
Yeah, right. Well, no, I got the.
Just give it the little.
Because
little
I have
1-2.
good stuff and it doesn't blow people out of the air. I got this
Well, go to their channel then.
kid standing next to me, like he's just standing there plugged in. I'm like, dude, I can't see. You want to unplug that shit?
Or that happens all
There
the
we
time. But
Yeah.
I just paid.
Upgraded by the host.
I just paid for it.
2 seconds.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
at the buzzer.
15 stupid fucking dollars.
I'm gonna have to write that one off.
I'll
dude.
get you, Kelly.
That's all good.
Or you know what?
We get a whole month worth.
Oh, nice.
We're gonna run the rest of them.
That's
No,
right.
we've got to log in. That we can use.
That's what we need to do.
Or,
We'll-
you know
We already
when,
have it. We just gotta.
Frank is asking who are Hotdog FPV. That's
Who
an
are?
open-ended. Yeah, that's an open-ended question.
Who asked that?
Frank.
What's Frank's?
Frank Albers. Hot Dog MPV. We are
I am.
the no. As a team,
I am-
That's just
we are
it,
the
is
best
what
team in FPV right now. That's who we are.
it's
in
yeah.
what facility is
Who are
Hot
F-
Dog
who are-
FPV? Is it Hot Dog FPV the team? Is it Hot Dog FPV the person?
We're
is
a
it
community.
the business? The
Which hot
community?
dog are you talking?
Both.
Yeah, that's a lot of hot dogs you're talking about, Frank.
So many hot
And
dogs.
his name's Frank too. That's great.
I mean, I guess if we really wanted to define it, like as a community, we are a team and we all speak as one because we all pretty much agree for the most part.
Yeah.
But when you see some flight footage that says Hot Dog FPV, that's Ben.
Yeah, that's been.
That's me. Usually it says it right at the beginning. The logo right there.
I
Just
put
this logo
hot
right
dog
there.
on a lot of my stuff, dude.
I mean, we all splash your logo, but you keep yours.
I keep
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Keep it.
Yeah.
Keep
I don't even
it.
do. Do you
And
guys
if you see the OSD that says hot dog,
No.
Yeah.
Don't you have a clever way of spelling it too?
no, HOTDOG.
Hot dog.
That's pretty clever, actually.
Super clever.
Okay, so Frank asked, where are you guys located? Ben, where are you at?
Ohio.
Coppertop's in Ohio.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've
Go
heard,
figure.
but I heard Dave's in Ohio. Covertop's in Ohio. I'm out near Olympia, Washington.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm in New York.
Colorado.
Western Massachusetts. Gravy too. He's out by the Boston area.
Ohio.
assholes.
Gravy.
Yeah,
Right
and
there.
assholes.
The devil.
There he is.
We literally just said your
What?
name.
Yeah.
Can't even hear
Pop
shit.
in.
Nope.
I
Like
can't
later.
see.
And I'm also in Colorado.
There it is.
We got Grand Junction on lock.
You're
You're
muted.
muted. You're muted. Grand Junction
There you
is,
go.
is lots of wieners up in this bitch.
So welcome, Gravy.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're
Good morning.
not very loud. We can't hardly hear you.
Did you sleep in again?
Tap your mic.
I just
Holy.
woke up. I got home at 8 o'clock and I sat down and passed out.
Yeah.
Poor Gravy.
Dude,
Wow.
I
Yes,
had,
That's a long nap.
Best drone pilot.
I
What
took
were you
a
doing?
I got in a little riffraff today.
nap. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Ruh-roh.
I'll be getting an FAA email.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
What did you do?
Oops.
He said he's going to be at every one of these things.
No.
I have my registration, but remember, it used to be that you didn't have to. It just had to be in a spot that you could access with no tools.
Oh
So
yeah.
I had it in the battery bay, and I had my race quads, but they weren't. They didn't have the numbers on them, but I wasn't flying them. I just didn't want to leave them in the fucking car in downtown Boston. So I had my old back.
Understood.
So I basically had 3 quads that were unregistered in the guy's eyes. So
Hey,
Welcome.
But if you weren't flying them, you technically weren't doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They don't even
basically,
they don't even work.
basically,
Yeah.
if they can ticket you for
Hey,
that,
can you
for
shut the dog
having
up?
them in your possession, like then they
We're all
can
fucked.
they can ticket anyone for walking down the street at
With
any
a
time
on the
carrying a
front, yeah.
quad, whether you have any gear on you or not.
yeah,
Like-
pretty much.
So how
That's
did they
bullshit.
just randomly show up? I mean,
hey,
like,
hey, I
Nah, we were flying outside of Logan. They caught us on Aeroscope.
oh, okay. Well,
I just want to go on record here and say fuck the FAA.
Dude,
Coming straight from the underground.
Dude, I'm gonna go
Oh,
fly
man.
to the airport this weekend. Fuck them. I don't got my
They
107.
won't. They won't. Nah, they won't
I'm gonna-
pick you up. They
I'm
won't
gonna
pick
power
you up.
loop
with
the
the race squad.
747.
They'll pick you up if you have like a DJI product or something with like
Right.
GPS and stuff like that. It
Right.
pings them and they know it.
Oh, really?
But
Yeah,
it-
the new stuff has air
They can't
sense.
track a mini quad though.
Nah, the
No,
new
you
stuff
don't
has
have-
the new stuff has
The
air
Mavic-
sense.
The Mavic is dangerous to fly there.
Yes.
John
Yeah.
John left me the Mavic to fly there
Perfect.
To fly where?
at the airport. I'm filming base jumpers, like landing and shit.
What airport?
In
At
Delta.
the airport,
Yeah,
they're gonna base jump the airport.
Where
They're
at?
gonna skydive
It's
out,
the-
of
it's
a,
like a
out
sky-
of a plane.
it's like a
Where
skydive
is it at?
down in Delta. It's like 45 minutes south of
It's
Junction.
probably a Class G
Small
airport.
airport.
It's a small airport.
Yeah, you in that area. You just
I don't even
if you're
think
working
it's regional.
no if you're working
So,
with the
hey.
crew, all you gotta do is talk to the
It's
talk
not
to
a
the
regional
airport manager.
airport.
Spoonie's all crop dusters land there.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Derek's wait.
It's
Derek's
basically
about to
RC
drop some
flying
knowledge.
field that some guy was like, "That's big enough to land my Cessna."
Look at
Yeah,
Derek. Look at Derek.
exactly.
He's about
So
to
you
drop
know
some knowledge.
what's funny is I'm taking classes so I can actually be successful at passing my 107 or my recurrent. And one of the things that they actually bring up is people parachuting, and the instructor pretty much says that you have no reason to ever fly around anybody while they're parachuting. And I said, "You're wrong. You don't know what you're talking
Don't
about."
say that, dude.
You're not supposed
I-
to.
Yeah, he's like, you have no business being over there in the first place. And I'm like, well, technically, I'm like,
I mean, it's
you
doable.
might want to. Yeah, I've seen it.
Hey, can I show you this video real quick?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Fucking Derek. He's trying to get his part 107. He's like, "You're not supposed to do this." Derek's like, Well,
You can.
Yeah,
He's like, what? Did you see what Virjan did?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not fair.
It's all in communication. The rule is communication. You have to be.
Yeah.
You're supposed to actually have radio communication
Yeah.
with the like
Well,
any kind of formation flying.
Let me just
Which-
get my walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
For a second, they do anyway until they jump. But
Yeah.
John usually has radios.
Yeah. I mean,
No,
they're
we use walkie-talkies still on set so we can deal with the production crew so they can work with us.
Yeah. Well, now you can use you can go. Your visual observer in commercial flight can be on a radio. It didn't used to be that way. It used to have to be earshot, and now they can actually be. You can
On
have
radio.
a radio.
really? Because
yeah.
they're still saying no radio.
Really.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
in the recurrent tests, they're saying no radio.
Huh.
I would go.
They say in the
hey,
regular test too. I'm taking it Tuesday.
Go by whatever the books tell you, but there's a lot of operators out there. We don't operate that way because we stand next to each other.
No, I know. I agree with you.
But there's a
Um,
lot of people out there doing it
Right?
that way. I think
Isn't
that
it stupid though? All the stuff that's in the test versus practicality or real life.
Yeah.
It's two totally different terms. And oh my god, why do you need to know so much about freaking airspace that you'll never be in? Like, just
coordinates are the hardest part, really.
Oh, I know,
figuring
my
out-
Because
brain
you gotta
is
at least know.
hurting with airspace and
Like
charts.
You have to learn like weather patterns and shit like that too.
the weather codes, yeah.
Yeah, METAR.
METARs are like the easiest
You
thing
just
for
have
me
to
on
learn
the
to
test.
read that, though. You don't have to know, you just it's like, what is it?
Understand
Isn't
how.
it- It's a multiple choice, 3 choices, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think some
Yeah.
of them are 4
That doesn't
choices.
sound too bad. And how many can you
Huh.
miss?
It's a 75%
Well, it's
pass.
60 questions the first time, 40 the second. I don't know. I think you got to get like a 80% or
I
something.
think it's
70.
75. Yeah.
So math it out.
70%?
Oh, is it 70?
75.
Yeah,
Dude,
70.
that does not sound
I don't
like it
even
would
know.
be that freaking hard.
I did pretty
Right?
good on mine. I think I got like a 90.
I bet if you have,
So you have to get
minimal knowledge,
Yeah,
45 right.
test, you
but
would,
with 90% of the test though is all that bullshit on charts and airspace and airport regulation.
Totally,
A lot-
but isn't it
a lot
if
of
you
them,
understand the laws or the rules or the regulation, or if you know how to read a map, then you shouldn't be able to have. You shouldn't have a problem, right?
Right.
That's the whole
Yeah,
thing.
but
If
it's
you're
so
studying,
complicated and there's so much red tape and everything that you need to learn.
right? But do
Right.
these maps? The maps should have legends on them, right? Like they don't have, or like a key. They don't have the answers.
No, not when you're taking your test.
No.
Parker's spamming.
Like there are
Thank you,
references to like coordinates, and you have to figure out like what airport is closest.
what height you're supposed to fly at or can
Like
fly.
for example, airspace is color coded, and there's no key explaining to you what that color code or the pattern is for the airspace. You're expected to know all that.
Right.
And like Class E airspace, there's like 5 different potential definitions for Class E airspace, some of which isn't even on the map, and you have to know like all of that. It's like what the. Yeah, they expect you to know a lot of stuff. And if you don't study, you're not going to pass the test. That's all there is to it.
I don't think so.
Well, I heard if you watched a couple of the YouTube study guides, it's not too bad.
It's
Yeah,
helpful.
you need to put way more effort into it than just a YouTube study guide. I'm not saying they may not help, but you got to do practice tests, and
Yeah, the
FAA
practice
has
tests are
study
relevant.
material that you
Yeah.
got to go through. And
Yeah, I have a couple of books.
Yeah.
John gave me the book, or Aaron loaned me the
Dude,
books. The
so-
same ones that John
I-
used an app, I guess, that comes with free study or practice
I heard-
tests.
I heard
Yeah.
there was an app too.
Yep.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
That's what. So I Albert Giun, FPV dude, he hit me up and was like, "Hey man, how do I get this, et cetera, et cetera?" And I gave him one app, and he studied it, and he fucking passed with a 95 or some shit like that.
Oh.
One app.
Damn.
So
I think,
pretty good.
you have to
What
know
app is
basic
that?
air shit. Yeah, what app was that?
it was.
Was it Remote Pilot 101?
Yeah, probably.
That's the best. That's what I'm using right
I
now.
think it's
and-
$20 or $30 or something like that.
oh, I've been using remote pilot test prep flight ready.
I'm gonna tell you what one I used. I
Is that
paid
the one
for
that-
it, but
It's the one that teaches you all the wrong answers.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah,
suck.
that's the same one I've been
remote
using.
pilot
Like-
FAA test prep. Yeah.
I think if you know the terminology and like the legends and airspace, you'll probably pass it.
Is that
Yeah.
it?
No, you
I
gotta.
don't
Yeah,
know.
you gotta put most of your time into. Yeah,
You gotta,
airspace.
you gotta know what they're talking about when they're asking the question.
Airspace regulation, charts, and yeah, especially like airport regulation. That's just where you need to spend your time.
Median sea level, you gotta know all that shit.
I mean, there's some
Did you
stuff
do
that
yours,
just like
Chris?
should be common sense.
Hey, Derek, how tall is that flagpole on top of the monument next to the lake? It's like stupid questions like that.
Yeah, no, but then you got to figure out like whether it's sea level or above ground level or what the
Or
fuck's-
mean sea level.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, so exactly, what do they mean? Do they want ground level out of it, or they want to see? Like, come on. Or like sometimes, like I just guess on some of them. They want to know like the depicted wildlife area, and it's like, I don't know. I just look for the dots on the map. I'm like, all right, we're gonna go for that spot right there. Looks good to me.
Tornadoes asking which,
That's where the wild tortoise lives.
Yeah.
Tornadoes asking which test we're talking about. We're talking about the 107.
Yeah, if it was a piss test, Chris would fail horribly.
I think we all would.
There would be no studying that would help that one.
How do you think
Team would be disbanded if there was a test.
Tornado says he's taking it Tuesday.
Oh, everybody's taking a Tuesday.
Hot dang. They must
Yeah,
have
well,
scheduled
good luck
them.
on your test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy.
So the reason I'm putting serious effort into this again is because I had a really good opportunity pass me by that I'm not pleased about. Essentially, I lost a $90,000 a year job because I wasn't current with my 107.
Dang.
Basically teaching a course to, essentially become a professional pilot and pass your 107 at a local college. And, since pretty much everybody's a Yahoo with the Phantom, and I actually knew about real shit, they were kind of interested in, this whole other world that they didn't even know existed. And yeah, so it pretty much cost me like
$799, Razman. $799 total. 400 foot above it.
Depending on airspace.
Yeah, that's
Depending
true.
on airspace.
That's
It's
true.
either
Yeah.
it's either
At
400
least
feet
that.
or 400
Raz-
feet above.
Razman's like, oh, I did that on Tuesday.
And then what do you need? You need what? 2,000 line of sight before clouds hit or some shit.
It's 351 to 3 statute miles, 500 feet below, 1,000 feet above, and then 2,000 feet of beam.
Was that thing over there?
What? Thing? My wife?
Yeah. All I saw was the hand give you the cup.
Oh, no, that was my wife. She was awesome enough to get me something to drink, and then it's 2 later, so she brought me some ice, which she claims is her ice, and I actually bought this ice tray for her, which is freaking awesome. And yes, I guess I did buy it for her, but anytime I take ice, I get the evil eye. I'm like, it's
That's how
community
it
ice.
works.
I know, it's good
Like,
ice.
I pay for the water. I bought the ice tray. Did you buy the freezer?
No, but it's her ice tray, so
Oh.
there's. Hey.
Well, then just start squirting water into the freezer and slam the door.
So
Don't
funny.
take my ice. It's all over the bottom of the freezer.
What are you blowing up, Dave?
I thought he was.
An air pillow.
I thought he was inhaling it. I'm like, what the fuck is Dave doing?
You got Nos tank over there.
No, you guys are
Right.
talking about 107. I have nothing to add to that. I just remember that I got to fix this little hole on the.
Speaking of
know-
people never hearing about the shit that we do, when I was at the track on Sunday, dude, the guys driving were like completely blown the fuck away by the mini quads.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Those guys that I chased on those dirt bikes not too long ago, the same thing. The one guy was flying his Mavic,
Yeah,
and
see a
I was
sliver.
like, yeah, I was like, hey guys, is it cool if I chase you?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
The hell?
And
Who
yeah, the
fucked
first lap, the one guy that
Uh-oh.
wasn't riding, that was just sitting there, was like, "Holy
There we
shit!"
go. Now we can see.
Oh yeah, there was it looked like an Inspire that was up in the air with the legs that hang down, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And we were flying around the track, and there was dudes that were just sitting there and be like, "Yo, I wasn't even watching the cars. I was watching you guys fly around the track."
That happened at the Monster Truck show.
Yeah.
Actually, my neighbor was at this show, and he said the same thing. I caught him at the mailbox one day, and he was like, "Hey, was that you flying your drone?" I said, yeah.
So
Man, I
that's-
wasn't even hardly watching the trucks. I was just amazed at how fast you could go and keep up with those things.
Yeah.
Dude, Nick told me that too. He said September got all mad at him. He's like, "Watch the trucks. You always see the drone."
Oh,
Wait.
right.
Are you flying from the boat, Ben?
Dude, yeah, I'm going to be I should come out and orbit myself standing cuz I don't sit
That's a
and
cool
fly.
building.
So I was standing.
Oh my gosh, and the boat's rocking.
I was standing in the boat and
that's
dude,
trippy.
there was waves and everything. It's fucking gnarly.
Sketchy.
Dude, that's a dope place too.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a cool building.
The quads
has
I use
all the
for
things.
events like that, I have all loaded up with LEDs just so the spectators can watch them.
Right.
Like I don't know, we call them like crowd pleasers. We'll go in front of the crowd and just like hover and
Here we
just do
are.
like a
Punch out.
humongous punch, or do like a Rubik's cube, like flying in front of the crowd or something.
Oh yeah.
Just do crazy stuff, and they just lose their minds. It's a lot of fun.
Not a
was-
bad
Gotta
idea.
get these guys to shut up.
Oh, dude, Ben, you are so lucky to have that close. I mean, the water's kind of sketchy, but just stay away from that area.
Do you
I
land
want
in
to
the
see.
boat?
I want to
Yeah,
see.
oh yeah, hell yeah, land in the boat.
I want to see the land.
Here it comes.
Is this your onboard DVR?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
this-
land in the boat.
That's not bad.
Onboard DVR on the camera.
On the quad, yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
flip you in the boat right there.
Yeah, dude, we took Cliff out on his first ride.
Sick.
Dude, it was so
Nice.
sick. He was so like he was nervous because it's his first ride, and to get to the spot, to get to that bando, it's like 40 minutes, 45 minutes
God.
on the boat.
Oh, damn, that's not that close then.
So
Oh wow.
well,
Are you
The
trolling or are you like rolling?
nah, dude, that's like 90%, 95%.
Oh my
throttle, dude.
God, 45
How fast
minutes.
are you going at that?
That's
Like what,
far.
20
Like
knots?
6
35
miles an
or
hour.
40.
I was gonna say that's probably like 30, right?
Yeah, it's like 35 or 40.
How far away from the water do you live?
It takes us less than 10 minutes to be in Puget
Oh,
Sound.
shit. That's not bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's really close. We don't even have to get on the highway.
That's dope.
Badass.
Yeah, it's really dope. And then we launch out, and right where we launch, the Nisqually the Nisqually Outreach Center is right there, and there's a big wildlife refuge, and there's like there's salmon like are running right now, so there's a shitload of boats everywhere with people fishing. And there's like sea lions everywhere, and then there's like dolphins and porpoises, all
Badass.
kinds of shit. So,
That's
but
cool.
but the
That's
to
awesome.
get to the bando, it's actually right next to the Capitol in Olympia.
Hmm.
So, but I checked the maps, and like there's an airport like kind of to the east, and then one to the southwest. Well, the way they line up, there's like a sliver right between the two,
Uh-huh.
and that bando is just right there, dude. Like we cruised right down the water, right down this little like, I don't know, body of water.
Channel?
And it's-
Channel?
Yeah, a channel or something. Yeah, inlet. There you go.
In the,
Yeah, there's like 3 different inlets, and we've go around these big old islands and shit. It was definitely worth getting the boat because
Hell
that
yeah.
shit is fun.
Just to hit this bando.
Right,
Dude,
you guys,
just hit the bando.
That's so cool.
you guys
Yeah,
are
I
out
think
on the
that-
boat all the time. It's awesome. You guys must be loving that.
Dude, it was so worth it.
I'll
Hell
bet.
yeah.
Let me see if I can get this share in here. Where's the share, boo?
Oh, we about to.
Yeah, I want to know
About
if there's
to pin
anybody
you
watching that put out a hot dog sponsorship video.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Mike.
We should
did.
watch a few of them.
PV.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
He did this a while ago. Has there been
Yeah,
any new one?
another
No,
one.
he made a new
He
one.
did another one?
Yeah.
You need to watch it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That should be part of the criteria.
Who made another one?
Mike.
Stafford.
Mike
Mike
Stafford.
Stafford.
Yeah,
FPV Evil Monkey.
yeah.
Wait, he made a different one than the one that he put out the
Yes.
first?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he made a second one.
What?
Yeah, a whole new one.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was,
man.
he was rearing to go.
You
That's
know better
straight
than
out of
anybody.
Gravy.
Sometimes
Yeah,
it
that's-
takes more than one.
Yeah, he's in the chat right now.
That's straight out of Gravy's book.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
it
was
is.
an awesome video.
Facts.
Dude, Ben, I still
And-
remember that huge ass power loop you did at that horse fucking training area.
Dude, it was so gnarly, dude. So close to hitting that roof edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kelly.
I'm just laughing over here.
We can hear it.
25 people watching right now on the YouTube.
Sweet.
There was
On
like,
the
YouTube?
yeah, there was like
video.
there was like 35 earlier.
Yeah, I was flying really conservatively because I didn't
you're
want to
up
have to go get it.
Ha.
Dude, there were pigeons, and Stephanie was just getting a kick out of the pigeons because I kept
Scaring them away.
the building. Yeah.
Did the thing come back like all covered in shit from the scared pigeons?
Big
No.
old loop. Oh, nice, dude. That was tight.
Did you see? Oh, it might have been in the other video. I didn't. Yeah.
Whoop. You're like, oh shit.
I went over to one side. Yeah. No, the other one I power looped that and that. Not that. There's like a small little one. So it was like a teeny power loop right over the sandy water, and then goes to the bigger pier, and then another power loop over that. And they were absolutely primo.
Cock locked and blocked.
Yeah, locked and double cocked. But the spot's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I'd blow my shit up there. That's for sure.
Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah.
I saw all sorts of spoony death gaps.
That's a broken broken GoPro area right there.
Yeah, for sure.
All bandos are.
Yep.
Oh my
That's why I'm
god.
not too sad we don't have too many.
Yeah,
I don't mind our trees.
the second time that I went to the good banda that we had here, I blew up a quad and destroyed a GoPro.
Yeah.
I know, it was funny. You guys didn't have a bando for the longest time, but you kept talking shit like, I don't understand how you motherfuckers keep breaking shit. You get a bando and you shut the fuck up.
That is true. You are not wrong, sir.
No.
Dude, Spoonies, they're finishing that school day by day, and the front looks dope.
Hell yeah.
There's a school they're finishing up, and we're excited to fly it. It's got these badass overhangs and pillars and shit.
Nice.
Dude, this thing flies so good. There's the thing that I power loop.
And look, he's got
Oh,
bottles on the
lit.
bottom. Bitch.
I got 2 bottles on the bottom of this.
Did you notice like a flight characteristic change?
A very, very slight wobble, but you ain't gonna fuck with me if you add weight to the bottom. Like, that's
Well, not a weight thing, but just an aerodynamic factor.
no. That's why I put them on the bottom. Because, you know, like, you're going forward in there. You know,
Yeah, I know. My motto's going to be bottle
mean,
censor.
like that. Oh, you can't see it because I'm sharing.
Yeah.
I can see myself, so I'm-
but I saw it. I know what you meant.
You know me. There's the pigeons.
Oh,
The pigeons.
I love
like-
how
That's pretty
our
cool.
instinct as somebody that's flying FPV is like, oh, birds, gotta chase them
Yeah.
every single time.
Oh, I'm like a dog when I'm under the goggles, dude. If it moves, I'm chasing it. I swear.
Yeah.
To God.
Yep.
I don't know what I'll do if I catch it, but I'm chasing it.
Most of the time, you don't even realize you're like, I probably shouldn't be chasing this
Yeah.
until
Well,
like
chase
30
it
seconds
anyway.
into the chase.
You're like, maybe I'll stop.
Yeah, it looks really, really scared. I saw the whites of his eyes.
Except
yeah.
for,
When you
It's
rip by
Like a
those
rhino.
dude, Zane Reed has some crazy birds down there in New
Oh
Zealand.
yeah, dude, those birds don't give a fuck, dude.
No.
They'll fuck your shit up.
Yeah.
Oh, the magpies?
Yeah,
All
they're
of them, dude. Like,
vicious, dude.
Any of the craziest bird videos I've seen because of a drone has been because of Fisto. His
Yep.
video, like all the birds out there in New Zealand are trying
The
to.
burbs aren't real.
Dude, it's like everything in New Zealand and Australia is trying to fucking do.
Right.
I still have one on my desktop that I photoshopped. Like he took a screen cap of his GoPro footage, and it was the bear just like right up in front of it. It was like right in front of the GoPro in super view, and I just photoshopped "Oh hi." And I don't know. I see it every once in a while on my desktop and just fucking laugh. And I hit Zane up like, "Hey, remember this?" And still laughing.
How would you guys launch? I was hand launching.
Oh, I'd definitely hand launch.
On the boat?
Yeah, I hand launched from the boat, went up like
hand catch,
20
too.
feet,
I
and
would
then
hand catch,
pull my
too.
goggles down.
I would hand catch too. I would bring it into a hover, goggle down, and then just bring it down and like disarm about 5 feet above me.
Yeah, I would just drop it.
5 feet? That's far, dude. I would
Yeah.
like let it come to my.
I'm a center fielder by heart. That's like
Yeah.
perfect
Oh,
for me.
dude, did you see the hole in the roof?
No.
Yeah, dude. You can
Oh,
see
right
it.
there, right there.
Yep, you missed it.
You got a
Dude.
dive cap.
Oh, there we are. Look at. Oh, there we are. Here I come.
You gotta go back.
You know how hard it is to stand on a boat and fly?
Oh God.
Tell me
That's
about it.
pretty
That
calm,
was gonna
too.
be a question of mine.
Oh,
You said you were
man.
standing, I'm like, what? And then I saw how small your boat is. I thought your boat was a little bigger.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
small.
It's not the size of the boat; it's the motion of the ocean.
Oh.
I didn't talk shit on that. I'm just saying. I thought it was a little bigger.
There is it.
Is that what she said to you, Dave?
All the time.
I'm not talking shit. I just thought it was a little bigger.
Yep.
It looked bigger in the pictures. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Oh, look at all those diamond gaps that you could just.
There's
go
no way
through.
your quad's going to fit in there.
I bet you can.
I bet mine wouldn't. This
If it doesn't fit, just force it.
If I was
Yeah,
standing
just go
there, I would-
faster.
Yeah. Just
That's-
spit on it.
yeah,
I
that's-
mean, I bet you can Brady flick through there.
Oh my God! So I have an idea. I have an idea that I got to do, which is funny because of what I was talking about earlier about getting caught up for like an hour with the FAA. I
Yeah.
want to instead of just diving a building all
What's your idea?
normal, I want to just disarm while I'm going down the building.
just fall down the building.
Well, get some
Like
momentum
random.
and then shut it off and let it just and then see if you can not eat shit.
Like.
Hey, I had that happen once, but I didn't actually disarm.
It was at the Hard Rock Hotel. I was there.
Yeah.
It was just like, eh.
Do you want to break windows? Because that's how you break windows.
You want to crack skulls?
Yeah.
That's how you crack skulls.
Oh, that's it.
Surely.
So you
did.
tell me
I
to
mean,
go for it?
I mean, but send it.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
You try first and let us know how you make out.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm trying to
It'll be
do.
the next big thing. It'll go viral if you don't kill someone.
Yeah.
Oh, just like that
It'll go
Grady
viral
flick
if you
did that
do, I
one time.
promise you.
Well, I want to do stuff that nobody's done. Like I had this stupid idea, and I'm like, well, what the hell? I might as well just go out and try it. It's just one quad, but it's
Nobody's-
also a lipo fire and possible blunt trauma to the people below me. So
Nobody's dove down the Empire State Building.
Ooh.
do they have an off?
Be about it.
I heard you wouldn't do it, Gravy.
I bet somebody has. They just probably haven't posted it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
got to do
probably.
it with like a toothpick.
Vid or it didn't happen, man.
Well, is it illegal to fly a toothpick? Because it's under
Yes.
the 250 mark, right?
There is no there's no 250 gram exception.
Oh, there's none of that shit no more.
Technically,
No, it's-
technically.
It would be 0.54 or under, right? Is that
What? What is-
hmm
Well, but that
I don't
only applies to
understand.
registration, not rules.
Yeah.
No,
It's
when they got rid
probably
of
Still a
336.
no-fly zone. Period.
Yeah, isn't like New York City like
Yeah.
no fly zone? Period?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think you can.
Somebody could. You
Well,
can
it's
probably get
not-
away with whooping it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Well-
saying. Like a little micro. I bet you could do it.
You whoop dive the entire Empire State Building.
Dude, this
Right.
thing's only 60 grams. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll send that thing anywhere. I don't care.
Yeah,
60 grams, a tiny whoop?
dude. But
No,
I
it's like
toothpick.
my toothpick.
Oh yeah.
I bet the wind up at the top of the Empire State Building slapping against the building. I bet
It's
that would.
gnarly.
I was gonna blow that blocks away.
Yeah.
That small, like
I wonder
Well,
if
the
you could
thing
even
is-
make it to the top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you could make
Oh,
it. Just maybe
he's
2
saying you
buildings
won't.
over.
You're like full
He's saying you
throttle.
won't do it.
Full throttle just to like.
yeah,
Yeah, just to fight the wind up there.
Well, those toothpicks are rippers, though.
Yeah.
They got some ass to them.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is just find out which direction the wind's blowing and go to the opposite side of that building.
Let it carry you over.
There you go.
Or,
Yeah,
go
that's
up
good.
one and just go whoop, and let it carry you down and dive the other side.
You're just gonna land on top. Someone's gonna pick your shit up and be
Go
like,
fucking forehead boop some fucking tourist on the top.
Well, what about
to
the
take off.
You have such a strong updraft with that tiny little thing. You can't even come back
Hang
down.
time, man. Hang time. You just sit there and float.
Oh.
for a
He's
day.
like, you like kill the throttle and it's all
Hey,
wind.
you're great. Yeah, your gravy flick is just floating. You're like the infinite dive, yo.
It starts going up the building without any throttle.
The wind
all
is blowing the
reverse
propellers
dive
the
is
right
going
way,
up,
so it
yeah.
goes up.
Parker says
You land with more of a charge than you took off with.
You land with an HV charge.
Parker says still need to see Whoop versus X Class. Bro, Spoonie had his brushless Whoop and I had my Whoop and it was blowing me out of the sky.
Yeah.
X Class,
I was pushing Chris's alien whoop straight into the bottom of the floor with my Beta
I'd be like
75
Chris
X.
Long, he would come cruise over me and be like, Frip!
Just shove him into the ground.
I would totally do that to people when I was racing those in Illinois. The tiny whoops. So right, if you passed underneath, you would always get like pushed out. So you got to pass on the top, and they get fucking drafted.
Right?
You're like,
The
you're not
old-
gonna
the
lose
old
one
dirty air
spot.
trick.
You're gonna hit the floor and lose like 4.
Have you guys seen like the macro quads that people are building, the 8, 9, and 10 inch, and they're calling them macro quads?
Yeah.
I'm building one.
Why are they calling them macros?
No idea, because that's smaller than mini.
Yeah, those
But-
smaller than micros. That doesn't make any logical sense. That sounds like
No.
some retarded name.
Just build an X class, people.
I want to build up my Phantom. I need a FC.
Yeah,
I got
wanna
a
do
crossfire
Phantom.
receiver.
I have a knockoff Phantom that would do the trick. Still
it.
a
Phantom-
white.
Phantom
It's still
class,
a white.
bro.
Yeah,
Same
it's
size. Same
it's still a
size.
white frame.
Yep.
It looks just like one. It's just not.
Does it have the GPS and all that stuff in it?
No.
I want
It's
to
a
make
it's a
mine
buddies.
really
It was
looking
a knockoff.
stock.
I had a toy one that was an XK 380 or whatever, and I took the GPS unit out of it, and it works great on wings and shit.
Oh, sick.
Out of a toy quadcopter.
Dude,
That was recent, wasn't it?
Dude, I still use it.
Yeah,
Man,
I think
you-
you were talking about that a couple months ago.
Dude,
You
yeah,
get proud
it's
of
like
me,
GPS is on a puck that's like this big. It's like
Yep.
like a 2 inches across.
I
So
had my
that's why you-
first. I had my first line of sight plane flight this last weekend.
Dude, how was it?
It was fun, dude. I was having a blast.
It's
thought-
totally different when you get to watch it.
Oh, dude, so different. And like I was kind of taking it a little bit far to where like it was kind of disappearing for half a second, and I just had to tell myself, just hold your line. You know, you'll come back into view, and you'll be able to see which way it's facing. And I was doing pretty good. I mean, I was trying to do some like tight little turns and kind of fell out of the air.
Do you have a flight controller in it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
Listen to that disgust.
It's got GPS too. You know, I use
That's almost like, did you buy it from Banggood?
Yeah, no.
you know, I'm probably one of the worst because I'm super old school with it. You know, like receiver straight to the servos. You know, that's how I learned. So hearing like having everything come out with flight controllers is just like,
Yeah.
you know. And
No,
then
it's more like, ugh.
yeah,
Because that's what you said last time.
so I just finished mine.
yeah,
It's got a flight controller in it. I'm scared to fly it.
send it.
So
I
am
Do
on
it.
Throw it.
Saturday.
Have
It's
somebody
actually
else
gonna
throw
be
it.
an event.
Have somebody
Half
else. throw it.
throttle, let her grip.
Well,
Wait, what event Saturday?
oh, nothing. Just
You
a couple-
flying the wing?
Yeah, a couple people want to see me wreck it right away.
Well, maybe
Well-
I'll come out. I got the weekend off.
All right,
Send it.
for real, so that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Well, so it's got angle and horizon and like acro mode, like a quad does, you know, with that iNav in there. And they
Put any
also
cover
have
on it?
no, not yet,
Put
because
packing tape on it.
it has
Mhm.
packing
Yeah.
tape on it. I know what I'm doing, and I have an argument too about putting packing tape on.
Oh, you just
I'm
didn't do
sure
it right.
you do.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
It's a really freaking
No way.
really valid. All right.
Your mom's
Anyway, so
valid.
you know how iNav has that launch mode? I don't think that I need to use it. I think that if I just put it in angle mode and fucking chuck it, it's gonna flatten itself out, right?
Dude, I don't even use
Yeah,
that.
well, launch mode gives the elevator, so it goes up. It doesn't go flat.
Hey, why
But
not?
They say don't give it throttle.
Why
so
not?
what do? You just huck
Right.
it and
Yeah,
it
give
goes.
us-
Throw it like a paper airplane and just wait.
You can like to get it started. You can like
Pitch back,
do
yo.
like a forward backwards jerk, and like it'll spin up, and then you just
Oh.
fucking throw it,
Yeah.
and it goes, "Wah!" and then it's gone.
I think I'm just gonna give it like 75% throttle in angle mode and
Yep.
throw it like a frisbee.
Fucking pull up.
They're pretty durable, bro. So one of the dudes had a little speed wing that he was letting Crispy Dave fly. Crispy Dave just fucking long darted into the ground.
Exploded
Mine's
it.
made out of foam board
My
and 3D
God.
printing. So,
Well,
So crash general.
all right, here's my argument about the foam board, and it's a really valid argument. And Ben,
Whoa,
you
whoa,
should
whoa!
hear
What?
me
I
out
thought it
on
was
this.
packing tape.
It is.
Yeah.
Pack and tape is part of the foam board build. All right, here's the deal. You go to the Dollar Tree and you get foam board for $1 a sheet. That is a phenomenal bargain. However, you're also getting packing tape at the Dollar Tree, which is $1 a roll.
no, you got to get the good stuff, dude.
No, you don't want the good stuff. You want the Dollar Tree tape
Well, the
because
Dollar
that is the
Tree
good stuff.
Because the Dollar Tree stuff is really thin, so it keeps it really
Yeah.
light.
So Dollar Tree foam board, Dollar Tree tape. You put the tape on the foam board to have the foam board last longer and try to waterproof it and everything. Here's the deal, though. Essentially, a roll of tape lasts per a sheet of foam board, right? Ben, you can't argue with me on that. If you're making a wing and you cut it out of a single sheet of foam board, usually one roll of tape will cover that one sheet of foam board.
Are you covering the foam board before you cut it up?
Well, kinda. So
Oh, that you see, you got to build. it.
no. I cut it out as I build it, so I get nice sharp cut edges in the.
We were all anticipating what.
But I
what the
don't
answer
put
was.
like mega extra tape on there. Only for the sides, so it's covered the whole thing.
So you're complaining about an extra $1?
No. Here's not at all.
Let him
Here's my
finish, because
argument,
I'm curious to see what he's going to complain
right.
Please
The
continue.
good foam board for flight test, if you buy a case, is $2 a sheet. So
Okay.
you get the better, already waterproof foam board from Flight Test ready to go. You don't have to put tape on it, and it's
So,
$2 a sheet.
what if you want to go drive down the street and get it? You can't drive down the street.
Bingo. What if I want that shit now?
Now.
All right, listen. My
Now.
It's
I
all-
go,
that's-
I go to the
stock
dollar
up on
store,
foam
I pick
board.
up foam board, I pick up tape, and I pick up tooth flossers.
I never bargain for the
I-
foam board. The dollar.
I've never built an airplane, and I don't have to tell you that it's all about instant gratification if you're buying shit to build a fucking plane from the dollar store.
Oh yeah.
Dude, there was a dude out of Drums in the Desert who had one of those pink, insulation foam.
Yeah.
built
Straight
in.
up, dude. Had the construction stamps on the
Ripping-
bottom of it and shit.
Ripping the hell out of it, dude. I was
Yeah.
like,
That's
oh,
like-
look at that fucking guy.
What is, I had one that was made out of shit we made skirting for the RV out of.
Yeah.
If
Blue foam.
No, it was like white, shitty, expanded EPO foam, and I made like a 6 to 7 foot dihedral wingspan, dude, and then put it on, and it was three channels. So it had throttle, elevator, and rudder, and that's it. And it at full throttle, you could climb at about 5 feet per revolution of a 100-foot circle
Oh, that's awesome.
because it was so underpowered. But
So you built a glider.
I built a glider that didn't glide very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it,
Oh man.
it was pretty funny.
It flew
But it
though.
looked like
There was a couple of those little ready-made nano wings
Goblin.
out
Yeah, the
Yeah,
nano goblins.
there. Freaking fast.
Yeah.
on 3S, those things were wicked fast.
Dude, like, I was surprised. I was like, oh, that thing's cute, and then it comes whizzing by.
The flight test one.
Bridget tried to
Dart.
run the
Bridget.
pilot tank and with his wing and then hit the table and it fucking exploded.
What is his name?
Bridger
Bridger.
Davis.
I swear you just called him Bridget.
I did.
Okay, you
'Cause I
did.
knew you guys would know what I was talking about.
I knew exactly who you were talking about. You know who you were talking about?
He showed up. 'Cause
Ryan's
he,
over
he
here
was,
laughing.
he won the first 2 years, and so he didn't race this year, but he showed up to give away awards. And
Why
yeah,
didn't he run?
because
He broke his shit at the get down and still hasn't fixed it.
yeah,
And he up to the get down though, he hadn't raced in forever, right?
6 months.
Yeah, he's
Like, yeah, it was like 6 or 8 months that he
Yeah.
shows up and he's like, "Hey, Spoonie, how was that 12-second lap? You suck." I was
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck, Bridger?"
Yeah. I was
Dude.
all bragging on a 12 something, and yeah,
He's
he
like
and Jonathan hit 10. Yeah, and he was hitting 10s all day. And then he hit the crossbar on Chris's stage lighting and exploded his shit.
Did it explode? I know it just
No,
like locked
no.
in there.
That's
just-
not when he died. He
Oh
crashed.
no!
You know, he crashed in the dark, and that's what killed him. I was
Oh.
racing him when he got
When he
out.
stuffed it in the fence.
No, when he went down at night, and I heard him crash. I was like, wait a second, does that mean Bridger? That means Bridger doesn't go on. Holy fuck,
Right,
that's
and then-
fucking weird.
Wow.
Uh,
Well, guys, did you
Uh-oh.
see what time it is?
No.
Well, guys, I know what that means.
Well,
Yeah. I was like, no.
it's not me this time.
You can't make me know what time it is.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Hey, did I miss anything in the 17 minutes I was asleep?
Like
Yeah,
3
you certainly
recordings
did.
of the,
Yeah.
the intro.
Only
yeah.
the most important thing
We
ever.
better play it again.
Uh-huh.
Please.
Yeah.
Roll
We
the
can play it for our
outro.
we can
Okay.
play it for our outro since we started talking
But
about it.
nobody talks, so the whole audio will play through the whole time.
Okay.
We're just muted.
Do we say our goodbyes now?
Goodbye
Yeah.
now.
Okay. Goodbye. See ya. Now stay for a minute.
Yeah, stay and listen to this.
Here's a story of a man named Hotdog who was sewing straps and selling by the bunch. And he wanted a good team to
Okay.
represent him
It's okay.
and the hot dog brand. Then came Derek and a couple others. There was Justin, Westside, and Cuddy. Then came Copper Top and Spoonie and Old Gravy Lane. And we thank you all for tuning to our live show, where we got some funny shit to discuss. Now this crew is all just one big family, and that's the way we all became the Hot Dog Bunch. The Hot Dog Bunch. The Hot Dog Bunch. That's the way we became the Hot Dog Bunch.
Bye.
Bye.